Okay, they're currently in the ace match. The winner of this series does advance on to face off against Clem, and we may as well just jump on in. Hold on. As things have been popping off, and the game may just end. The game may just end. It looks like Oliveira did, or actually, it looked like Astrea was being hyper-aggressive. Oliveira moving up with a counter 2-base all-in, moving out across the map. Tanks are in position. I mean, I'm shocked to see that we are here in the ace match that has made it this far. We do get a surround, and Astrea, can he shut this down? With the help of the Immortal, we can! Yeah, the Immortal does focus on the tank. Astrea, he does hold on, does survive the push, but that did cost him 17 probes. We pulled the boys, 17 workers went down. This was a costly defense here out of Astrea. What happened in game 1 and game 2? I have no idea. I have no idea what the hell just happened. But we're jumping into the ace match, papi. Astrea does hold. Looking at the game state, I believe Oliveira's on 2 bases. I believe Oliveira does not have a 3rd CC. Meanwhile, Astrea, despite losing all those workers, has a comparable probe count with the worker count of Oliveira. Likewise, Astrea has map control. Astrea can calm things down. 3rd Nexus is on the way. And Astrea, he is fighting back. Colossal production has begun. And upon losing all those tanks from the side of Oliveira, he's going to be stuck at home. He's going to be stuck at home. He's rebuilding his army, rebuilding his forces. He's trying to get back into the swing of things. Oh boy. Trying to settle back in. As Oliveira is going to be stuck, he's going to be contained. I believe Blink has completed for Astrea. Charge is now on the way. Help support his army. Despite the chaotic nature of the first 5 minutes that we did miss, we're calming down. We're calming things down. And we'll try to pick up the pieces. Try to figure out where we are. It looks like initially it was 3-gate Blink, potentially, out of Astrea. But is now settling into his 3rd base. Tanks are amassing once again. Bearing in mind, throughout the entire time that we've been seeing this game so far, Oliveira has not thrown down a 3rd CC. Despite the failed push, despite the failed aggression out of Oliveira, he has still not expanded, which means we have the potential, you know what, to pull the boys. If you remember, we casted a lot of Oliveira a couple of days ago in the Wardy Summer Bash. And Oliveira was just going for almost non-stop 2-base all-ins. And here we go. The whip for the boy. Let's go. The boys are being pulled. And it's all or nothing for Oliveira. And Astrea, he does spot the army, but his army wasn't quite in position to slow this down. Here we have Stalkers coming in from behind. Colossus is up. Astrea can afford to give up the 3rd base. He can afford to give it up. But alas, he's going to try to make a stand here and now. We have force fields. We have sentries. But Oliveira, he does rotate towards the left-hand side. A good force field to do to pick away at the Marines and the Marauders. But the tanks are sieging. Big volley goes off. We do have 3 shield batteries. But the tanks, they're getting within range. That's 4 tanks. That's so many. Yeah, we go for the dive. We commit. We collapse on those Colossus. We zone them away from the shield batteries. 1 Colossus left. 0 Colossus left. The SimCity working against Astrea. He could not kite back. And Astrea, he's up against the wall. But that does cost Oliveira most of his bio. And another Colossus does pop out just in time. 3rd Colossus has arrived. We're now down to 1. But again, Oliveira, he's completely all in. I'm not opposed to pulling the boys. Yeah, the boys are being pulled. We're getting into the 1st tank. 1 tank goes down. The 2nd tank going to be going down as well. But can we save the Colossus? Oh, we pull away. No shield battery. No shield battery to pull back to. No overcharge as well. Looks like Oliveira has done it. GG gets called. And Oliveira will take the 2-1. GG. GG, well played. Oliveira will take the series here. It was a very close fight. Unfortunately, the SimCity was working against Astrea, papi. Was working against him. And what I'm referring to was when Astrea, he had his 2 Colossus and he was in between his natural and his 3rd. When the army was coming in, Astrea could not kite back to his natural base because of the wall that he had made himself with those shield batteries. You know, he had just walled himself off from his own natural, so the Colossus, they were trapped. We couldn't kite back. Otherwise, we might have a very different game state. Might have a very different setup here, and alas, was not meant to be. Otherwise, that could have been a defense. That could have been a series for Astrea. Regardless, GG. Oliveira does take it, and Oliveira advances on to face off against Clem in the next round. Here we go.